With something as important as birthdays, it's important to get a notification or reminder that the birthday is happening. So here's how you would go ahead and set that up. Over on the left-hand menu, you have your birthday calendar. Select the drop-down menu next to it, and one of the options that you have is reminders and notifications. Go ahead and select that. So you have reminders. This is when you will be notified of that the event is occurring. So in this case, I have a pop-up reminder 8 hours prior to the event. If I wanted to add a reminder, perhaps I want to be emailed, I can be emailed 15 minutes before the event, and I would receive that particular notification. There's also notifications that if certain things have changed, and you can decide, maybe you're sharing a calendar, people are allowed to add new events, they're changing events, maybe events are canceled, that you can also get notified either by email or SMS. So the first ones, is just simply a matter of checking that email, and anytime one of those events occurs, then you would get a message. In my case, I don't care if there's new events for my birthdays, that they'll just occur. Changed events, that does not worry me. Canceled events and event responses. Anyone that's signing up as a guest, which is an entirely different case, I'm not necessarily worrying about. So I left all those blank, but you could certainly choose those if you wish. One of the things I did check was getting a daily agenda. So I will receive an email just as a double check to make sure that I'm aware of those birthdays, and I've received that. I'll receive that email at 5 in the morning, my time, and it works very nicely. I've received those emails. It comes in quite nice, and I have that capability. If you look at my SMS capability, it's all grayed out, and that's because I have not set that up. At the bottom of this page, you have the option to set up your mobile phone to receive notifications. Whoops, we have to save things first, so we'll go ahead and save. And in here, I can go ahead and place my number and send myself a verification code. And that code would come to my telephone, and then I would type the result into this box and finish setup. And then I would have then the options to receive information through my phone. In this case, I'm not necessarily setting it up for this calendar, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel. But that's basically how you would go ahead and set up notifications to receive from your Google calendars. And you have to remember that you need to actually do that for each of your calendars, and not just one calendar. And that's it.